this.
We go. Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Monday morning live show with
Pastor Vic.
Do you know who you are?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to put my dog's collar on right because somebody put it upside down. I
Oh.
wonder who that was.
Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. So, good morning, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And do you mind for tuning in? Keeping you annoying. For tuning in, and she wants you to rub her.
What, Mama Rub?
Thank you
Rub.
so much for tuning in.
I
And
don't need that. I got my own mustache.
Okay.
So do you. So.
That was funny. We want to thank you guys for joining us.
Have a
Thank you. Thank you for your comments. Thank
Want an
you
apple?
for thank you for your
I can
suggestions.
get in my Starbucks.
Oh my, thank you guys. Thank you so much for just being supportive like you are. Thank you guys. Can you believe in August? I believe it's August 3rd. Maybe August 6th. I can't remember right now. I'm still kind of foggy and tired. It'll be 2 years for the Monday Morning Live Show.
Wow, 2 years. We got to
Yes.
celebrate. We gotta do
I am
something
really,
special.
really, really excited.
Yeah.
So guys, we are going to talk about a few things. So Pastor Vic took me to the movie with Jennifer Lopez, Marry Me. So I definitely want to talk about that, Pastor Vic. So,
Isn't there more important, exciting things to talk about?
look, I want to talk about the movie.
All right, talk about the movie.
Okay, so it is called Marry Me, and I want to talk about it because as a Christian woman, as a believer and a follower in Christ, is it a movie that I would suggest everybody see? Probably not, but it's your choice. I did go see it. It's not a movie, I think, for kids, but there were some parts that we didn't necessarily agree with. I kind of want to share the part. I mean, if you've seen it, okay, then you know what I'm talking about. But Jennifer Lopez had a part where she was on stage and she had it choreographed for a song called Church. And she had her backup dancers rather, not singers, dancers. And they were wearing skimpy, like underwear or like a one piece, but it was extremely skimpy. And they had high boots. Loved the boots. The boots were beautiful. But what is that called, Victor? That priest?
They were dressed like priests and nuns, and it was inappropriate. It was, to me, it was blasphemous.
It was. It was mocking God.
It was inappropriate.
Totally
You know,
inappropriate.
Look, I like Jennifer Lopez. I mean, my respect
Yes.
level went down because of that.
Yeah, mine too.
That song, because of the way it was portrayed, it was inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm not trying to make excuses. That's the music industry today. It's
Right.
garbage.
That's
And,
Hollywood.
So it's Hollywood. It just
Yeah.
it was. They could have went around it a different way.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Yes.
it was inappropriate.
It was completely inappropriate, like my husband said. In all honesty, like I was telling my husband, I think if there were believers and followers of Christ that did go see it other than us, and they were laughing and thought that was funny, it's not. That does fall under coarse joking, to be quite honest. It is inappropriate. And I do like Jennifer Lopez as like a character when she's acting. Her acting is great. And she's a beautiful woman. That I don't deny. But doing that, definitely no. They should have taken out that whole part. But then again, it's, like you said, it's Hollywood. But the rest of the movie I did enjoy. And it was romantic. It had a great ending. Do you agree? She ended up with Owen Wilson. His name is Owen Wilson, the actor. And he's the guy with the, big schnauzer.
Not big, it's all crooked. It's all.
Yeah. But
Hey,
opposites attract.
The
and-
storyline was, it was good. I liked it. I liked the
Yes.
movie. There was some parts that you said,
Yes.
I mean, you can do without certain
Yes.
parts, and that was one that they could have done without, or they could have
Exactly.
rescripted it better. I mean, you give a wrong
Yes.
view and a view of perversion when you make a song say, going to church or whatever
Right.
the name of the song was,
Right.
and then you have people provocatively dancing
Right.
and dressed the way they were.
Yes.
It gives a bad
Yeah.
taste, and it's very, very distasteful.
Yes,
It's
it
really
was.
how you view church, in my opinion.
Yes.
Which is probably why her marriages fall apart the way they do after 4 or 5 years. I'm just saying. But,
Right. I get it. I mean, she's a nice person. We did get the opportunity to meet her. It was actually when she was filming Selena. She would come to Victor's fights, and at that time, I can't remember his name, but he too was a singer, and she ended up marrying him. But it was her husband that she had her 2 children with, and they came. That was when we met them, and they came and sat at ringside, and we did get to meet them after, and she was very pleasant, very polite. Yeah, so if you haven't gone to see it, would I say go see it? Yeah, I think if you're grounded in the Word, and yes, I would say go see it. There are things in this world that we have to pick and choose to get rid of.
There are worse movies out there. Let's just put it that
Yes.
way. It was a good movie.
Yes.
We just didn't agree with some of the scenes. I think it was
Yes.
just very blasphemous, and like I said, anyways,
Yeah,
I don't.
I agree.
We like Jennifer Lopez. I think she's a great person. She's a great actress.
Yes.
I love her music.
Yes.
There's some songs like any other artist
Sure.
that I don't like, but I
Right.
like most of her stuff. So,
Right.
But look,
You know,
we're all in
comes
need.
with
We're
the
all in need
territory.
of better understanding of Jesus. Amen. Even
Oh,
us as
gosh,
pastors.
yes,
Look, there's
yes.
a lot of ministers out there that just misrepresent the church and
Yes.
the body of Christ.
That's true.
So yeah, so
That is
listen,
very
we're not
true.
knocking on J-Lo. Hey, we love you, and
Yes.
hey, we just we
It's
gotta
not
get things. We gotta call things out as though they are.
Yes.
So
That was well said. Thank you for that.
So let's
Hey.
move on.
Yes. So yesterday after church, we came home and we had Domino's pizza. He is not a fan of Domino's.
Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut.
Okay. Pizza Hut is overpriced. They tell
you.
you.
Listen, you get what you pay for.
They
folks.
tell you it's a large
You
pizza, and
get
it is
what
not.
you pay for.
It
you
is
want,
not.
You want cheap imitation garbage pizza?
Lord Jesus.
Go pizza.
Listen.
Domino's. Sorry.
We had chicken Alfredo, and then I can't remember what was the other one. It
I'd
had
rather
beef on
buy
it or
the
something.
Red Baron oven pizza
gosh,
frozen
no.
pizza than to get Domino's.
We had pepperoni, we had
Sorry.
sausage,
I
we
don't
had
like-
Parmesan
you
bites.
can have it all you want.
I
I'm
know,
gonna order
like-
pizza.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay the extra $4 or $5 for my large, cheesy stuffed bread pizza and enjoy my pizza.
I know,
You
they-
enjoy yours, I'll enjoy
I know.
mine.
They
Period.
tell you it's a large,
here's the thing.
but it is not. It's a
I
medium
don't
for
care.
$30.
I mean, if it's my buddy, I'm gonna buy what tastes good to me.
You
You guys want to eat that cheap imitation garbage? That's up to you. That's on you. But
Yes.
don't say we're gonna have pizza day and then order what you guys want and leave me out. I was happy eating my chimichanga,
Oh boy, here
frozen chimichanga. At that.
Frozen
I had a
chimichangas.
couple pieces of that Domino's and it
Oh,
jacked my stomach
jeez.
up. So
Yeah, so he is not a fan. So we did have Domino's throughout the day, and we watched a really good movie, and so that was nice.
as a family, if you're gonna order pizza, then get what everybody likes, not just what you like. That's just what I'm saying.
Listen to this guy. He's on a bashing session, aren't you?
No, not really.
Not really? Oh gosh. Can you smile this morning? That is so fake. Oh my gosh. So yes, guys. So we do have St. Patrick's Day coming up, and honestly, for the Valentine's contest, McRib, that's all he cares about. We did have a Valentine's Day contest, and I was only getting 1 sentence and 2 sentences. I made it clear. I said I wanted 5 sentences, so nobody won, and we had well over 200 entries. I'm sorry, guys, but our next contest is going to
You
be...
pull that garbage in college, you fail.
Yeah. Here we go. Teacher Vic. Wait, Professor Vic. How's that sound? Right? You're so funny. So we're having a contest for St. Patrick's Day, okay? Do you know what we're going to be doing for St. Patrick's Day?
I'm going to go get me my Shamrock Shake. That's what I'm going to be doing.
He's going to go get his Shamrock Shake. So,
and I'm going to be making corned beef tamales.
Corned beef tamales?
I'm
I
gonna
thought
try
we were
it.
doing corned beef tacos.
Well, we're gonna have that too. We're gonna have the traditional corned beef and cabbage. Then the next day we'll have corned beef tacos. But I am gonna make corned beef tamales. I want to try it. I have to.
Right.
I have to
Tamales are very time consuming.
But it'd be fun.
Right. Are we gonna have
Ooh,
corned beef?
we should do that for the show. I'll buy more corned beef.
Oh yeah, we could do that actually. See, she's telling you
Yeah.
like,
You
hey,
want corned beef tamales,
okay,
huh, Mom?
you want the corned beef tamales,
Yeah.
or you want the corned beef tacos? What is it? She's like, I'm not sure. I want all of it. But you guys like my little baby tea here? I stole it from my daughter. This is the boba tea. Is this too cute or what? Yeah.
It's tea. It looks like coffee.
Oh, it's not coffee. See that? It's a
turd.
chapstick. It is not, even though it kind of looks like one. She's saying like, hey, watch it, okay?
Watch it, baby.
So
Watch
listen,
it, baby.
guys. I am having another contest
Love
for
it.
St. Patrick's Day, okay? And I want you guys, if you make a corned beef, I would love for you to share your recipe, okay? And I will actually make the recipe, and I will pick the best recipe there is. But I agree with you. On the show, now, tamales is time consuming, but I guess we could make
we can do the
corned beef,
tacos.
tamales. I'd like to have like a finished product so we could show them, but we could do either or. We can make some ahead of time and then, share it with them. But yes, so if you need to know where to go to Fight the Good Fight Ministries, Las Vegas. And make sure you put your first and last name. Make sure that you go ahead and give me a recipe of a corned beef that you have made. I am Irish. I am straight up Irish. And hopefully Kid Frosty is out there because I know that he can make a mean corned beef. Did you know that? Did you know that Kid Frosty can make a corned beef? Did you know that?
No, I
Okay, what was that blankish look? I saw this look.
I was just thinking about some other things that
Okay.
Kid Frosty has made.
Yeah? What? Share. What? Tell me. Come on, share it with our viewers. What has Kid Frosty made?
Duty in his pants. Sorry, Dad.
Oh my
I
God! So
sorry
yeah,
about that,
I know.
Kid Frosty.
He did share a story.
Things
of
happen,
this
Things
accident,
happen.
but we don't want to throw Kid Frosty there under the bus.
No,
but
we don't. But we know
we
somebody
don't.
else that made a sissy at Freddy's too. So.
Oh my gosh! So I don't care because you know me. I don't care what people think. But
You gotta go, right?
This is a funny story. So I was gone for quite some time, and I was coming home to see my family. And it was literally like 3 days before we got shut down. So I was driving back with my dad, and I had been holding it. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. So
This is when you get to our age. You need to wear those Depend diapers.
no, that's him. That's you, bud. I am not wearing Depends. I'm sorry, unless I'm like
Father like daughter, you gotta get those diapers. and carry those spring wipes.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Oh,
Look at her. No, she's very upset right now. So tune in. You got to hear this story because it is hilarious. So I always drink water, and I was like, Dad, I got to go. I can't hold it. And it was only a few minutes after 10.
Yeah, but here's a news flash. When you're traveling, you don't drink water, you sip water.
Yeah, well, I was guzzling like I always do.
You don't do that.
Well, we got off the freeway. Shut up. We got off the freeway in Victorville, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't see anything open, and I'm not going to a gas station. So we saw that Freddy's hamburgers.
Lord have mercy, you go to a gas station, Miss Kardashian.
Yes, I just can't do it. So we saw that there was a Freddy's, and it was just getting ready to open, and it wasn't quite open. So I'm standing outside the door. By this time, I am literally hunched over. I'm like, my gosh, I can't hold it. So the guy comes out, he unlocks the door, but then you have to open those doors to go into another set of doors. By the time I got to the next set of doors, I was hunched over. I had to stop. And yes, nobody was around. They were, behind the counter in the kitchen, but I had to go pee and I couldn't hold it anymore. So I actually peed my pants, literally right there. And I walked into the bathroom and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? My pants are soaked. I just peed my pants. Now I'm going to have to walk back out and go to the car and get another pair of pants and change. Oh my gosh. But I was like, you know what? I don't care. I don't know these people. They're never going to see me again. So I'm coming out, and my dad happens to open the door, and he's like, what's wrong with you? Oh my gosh. Did you get water all over your pants? I could not believe it. I literally was like running to my dad's car. I was like, open the trunk. I need to get a pair of pants. By the time I had to walk in, there was already people going in there for lunch. And you know what? I just had to be bold and courageous. I was like, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you're looking at. I know it's obvious, And I just went straight to the bathroom and changed my clothes. But this is something my family has not let me live down.
Well, of course not, because within 5 days later, we got a letter from Freddy's saying that we're banned from Freddy's there in Victorville. So, because she left the puddle in the restroom.
Oh my gosh. I had to get some paper towels and come out, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't go back to that Freddy's, seriously.
No, you can't, but I can.
But you know what? Ever since then, every time we go to Walmart, he's really loud, and he grabs a package. Look at him. He's going to laugh. He grabs a package of Depends.
I'm just looking out for you, babe.
You know what? And he's like, oh, babe, is this the size of Depends? Is this, look over here, look at Sam. Is this the size of Depends that you need? Then he throws them in the basket. So you know what I do? I go get a big box of hemorrhoid cream. And I'm like, oh babe, I know how bad your hemorrhoids are. Is this the cream that you need? And I throw that in the basket. And we both make sure that there are people around to listen. We like to cap on each other.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. So
don't get all sensitive and out of disproportion. Have fun with your mate. Have fun with your husband, your wife,
Yes.
It's fun to laugh at each other and laugh at ourselves.
Yes. What do you think, actually, you talk about having fun with your mate. What do you think is, not the funnest, but what do you think was the craziest date? Like, what was one of the craziest dates you could ever think of that we went on or
together.
had? Oh my gosh. You and I. Like, what do you think was the craziest? Honestly, be honest. Tell me.
I don't know, because we
have a lot of fun.
We have a lot of fun. We're so zany, and we have fun. I mean, even with our kids,
You're just not as spontaneous as you used to be.
No. That's not true.
That is true.
That's the opposite. When we first met, we were very I mean, I would come home from the gym. There'd be, because one of my sponsors was Enterprise.
Yes.
car rentals.
Yes.
When I would come home from the boxing gym
Yeah,
and
that is true.
it'd be like, hey, you were supposed to show up, and there'd be a rental car, bags would be packed. Come on, we're going to Kern River. Come on, we're going to
Vegas. What happened to your eye?
I got something. I got the.
Okay, well, don't keep rubbing
I
it
got
like you
deep-
do, because then it's going to be this
I
big.
got deep blue in my eye.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Come on, we're going to Vegas. We're going to we're always going someplace.
That is true.
And,
That is true.
So.
What would
yeah.
you say in recent, within the last 2 years? What would you say at our age? What was, one of the craziest? Not like, oh, we went to the movies. Like, what was the craziest?
The craziest thing, I think.
Yeah, I know mine. I want to see what yours is.
No, you got me curious. I mean, because like I said, we're always spontaneous. We're always doing, off the wall things. I think,
yes. What do you think?
goodness.
There's silence.
Yeah,
You can't hear nothing.
I'm trying to pick one. but
Okay,
there's
can I share one of mine?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Okay,
please.
so we were 3 months in the pandemic, 3 months, and I have a ton of energy. My family can deal with me because they know, but I don't sleep a lot, and I do have a lot of energy. There is times that I do crash, but it was, a time for me that I told my husband, I can't handle this.
She was getting cabin fever.
Yes.
I know you're going. Yeah.
I got to go somewhere. So I actually found a hotel. Of course, there was nobody there. And the hotel was down in Laguna Beach. And I was like, let's get packed. And it was us and 2 of our kids. And I said, I know nothing's open, but you know what? Let's go to the beach every single day. So we booked the hotel for 3 days. So we show up in Laguna Beach, and of course everybody's wearing masks, but there's nobody there. It's like a ghost town, right or wrong.
Right.
Like total ghost town. Nobody was on the freeway. And we did get a rent-a-car, and it was actually a van that we got. And we get to the hotel, and it was just kind of an eerie, right? It was eerie.
Yeah.
Wasn't it kind of weird? Like, it was just a
It was
weird
just,
vibe
it was
there.
real weird. Yeah, it was just.
Right?
The people were weird too. It was weird.
Just weird. There was a different element there, and even the woman there working at the front desk, she's like, our rates have dropped extremely low.
If you would have seen the characters in and out of the hotel, you would see why the rates
Yes.
dropped.
Yeah, I mean, they had dropped the rates because they didn't want to close down, if you remember what she was telling
Yeah,
us.
when you do that, look at the element of people. I mean,
Yes.
there was
Yes.
prostitution going on
Yes.
in the parking lot.
Drug dealing going on in the next door hotel room, but it was very different, and it was a very nice hotel. But when you got there and the element of what was going around, but I said, you know what, we're going to make the best of this. So we changed our clothes and we went to Laguna Beach, right? Mm-hmm. And we walked the pier, and Victor and Tucker went into a surf shop, and they got themselves some wetsuits,
Boogie boards, yep.
And they had some beautiful boogie boards, and we went to the beach. We just kept driving down to every coast.
Fun.
Tell me that wasn't crazy.
That was fun.
And we went to the beach, and we would stay there. Now, normally Victor's like, you know what, we're going to be here a few hours. I can't handle being in the sun all day, into the late hours. We would get there literally at like 10:30 in the morning. We would get some food. And we stayed sometimes till 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it was. But you know what? The water was so nice. It was
and you
nice.
went way out there.
It was nice being back out in the water. I want to go to the beach again.
The lifeguard was ready to go out and get you.
I'm waiting for summer this year because I'm not firefighting this year. I'm going to the beach, and I'm going to go have fun. But you know what? Now that one of my recently, when the snow came and all that, when we spontaneously took the kids up to Mount Charleston